Right, see if this works. Got a nice sunny day, so I'm going to get a quick perv up the back garden. Bit of a patio. Nice and dry yesterday, so I cut the lawn. That's a first cut this year. There was fuchsias in there. You can see where I've cut back. I've put weed killer on the stems to job them, because I was taking over. Right, tunnel at the top of the garden. Whatever tunnel you have, whatever, you got a good ventilation, and I've got it in there. Right, greenhouse. Good sized greenhouse, little extension on the back there, which I'll show you in a bit. But if you've got the bug, it don't matter what size greenhouse you got, shed or whatever, it's never bloody big enough. So it's like a quick perv around here. I'll show you down below first. These are the eating leeks, just started coming through. I've turned these obviously because they're good for the sun. If you've got the time, just every couple of days turn them. I've got spuds in them, starting them off because you're still getting frost at night. There's some more taters chitting, but the spuds are just starting to come through. But that'll, because this is the obviously in the greenhouse, it's going to be warmer than if I was outside, if you get a bloody frost or something. That's my sweet corn, started them off early as well. Them are incredible, sown on 9th of the 3rd, but I'll be sowing later sweet corn as well. I'm still trialling grow chars blend, because I've got labels with and without. Right, tough ball onions. My mate Alf started these off for us earlier on. Them are tough balls. These are Tasco. These are for the 8 ounce class for our show in Colligate. These need potting on, but I got the room in the greenhouse. They'll have to wait. Go out like that. Red onions from Sets, obviously. These are from Sutton's. These are Red Ray. These come, I think it was 2 days ago, and I potted them on with a 15. You've got a full size seed tray, and these are flimsy, the tray inserts, but they're ideal for taking plastic cups, and it's easy to manage around, move around the greenhouse. These are my spares. My shallots went out a couple of days ago on the plot in my tunnel, but these are my spares for my mate. These are exhibition shallots and pickling shallots, because he shows at our place. These are brilliant sprouts. I potted them on a couple of days ago, and you can see the roots coming through already. But these are earlies, and I shall start some more sprouts off later on and all. Overwintering chilies is a Carolina Reaper. I think I've lost the buggers. Look dry as a fart. I should have spurted by now. Still, I've got more going, so we might get away with that. Right, in the winter itself, when I start my stuff off, there's a screen that goes on there, meaning a door, made out of plastic and whatever. And all I do is I've got my fan heater in there, and I just heat this end of the greenhouse. But of course, once I get chocker, then I've got to take the door off, and now the lot's heated. So that was 15 minimum last night, and in there are. But we're still getting some. We're supposed to get another beast from the east in a week's time or something. Right, blanch leeks. I've got blanch leeks at the back here. These are my blanch, which have got collars on. I lift these collars once a week for a day, bung them back down. That's how they're supposed to be, and then they take them up just to stretch the leek to get your length. But them at the back are intermediates, meaning I don't know collars on them yet, because I want a bit of meat on them, because them have only got, they ain't got to go so long as the blanch leeks. But that's for our show as well. My heavy leeks, which are these, my mate Alf started these off for us, luckily, probably just after Christmas. But these are Peter Glazebrook's leeks, the ovens, Them two there, them joy huge things. My mate Nick Brake from Downchard, I went and saw him earlier on in the year, my mate Graham, and he gave me these two as a spares, but them are going to be huge, with a bit of luck, and for our show as well. Pot legs, semi-cross, not semi-cross, Cumbrian semi-cross are. Alf started them off for me as well, luckily. Love him. He's ideal for watering. He don't come out in a, it's just like rain weight, he don't come out in a big dollop. There's all bits and pieces in there. Velcro from Wilko, excellent stuff that is. For tying round your clips, or if you run out of onion clips and all, it's good for that. Right, where else can we go? Let's show me a tunnel. Net door on the front, obviously keep the birds, cats out and everything. But I made this moons ago, meaning I made it so I walk down. So when I'm standing up, I'm working from waist height, no bending whatsoever. I've got heating in here as well. There's soil warming cable. So my pot legs, more than this year, entering the heavy pot leg. I know what my onions and all. All these are raised beds up the top of the garden. Let's get back here so I have a proper perv. This first one is for blanch leeks. That one is for me intermediate leeks. The middle bed, probably do large onions in that one. The one at the back, I had shallots in there last year, but the shallots are out on the plot. All the clear corrugated sheeting on all the roofs, so it'll keep the rain off but let the light in. These two sides here, that side and that side, will have this plastic on, clear plastic, and also around the side of there and the back and that side, so I'm just working in from there, and it looks after them. These lot can be hired and lowered, like when I put my blanch leeks out and the leaves go over these, what we call them flags, but they'll be down here, and as the leek grows then I'll hire them up and it keeps the leaves off the soil. This afternoon I've top dressed and prepared my beds. This is Vitax Q4, good brew. This is a general purpose fertiliser. This is a good one. It's a proper fertiliser, well, not the substitute. This is seaweed meal. Love this stuff. This is what I use every year before the growing season, just top dressed with seaweed meal. That's another good seller. But every 3 years I use Vitax, and that's what I use this year. So all my beds have had a handful of them two this afternoon, and then I forked it in with a hand fork and then give it a good watering. This stuff is excellent. I used to use the weed suppressor from Wilko, but it only lasts a couple of years. The only bad thing about this, it frays, so I just get black tape from Wilko and punch a hole in it, and it's ideal. But all my raised beds, a good thing about raised beds now, you're only going to put good stuff in, and over the years this is beautiful. Look at that, excellent. So this has had a good watering this afternoon. Once we get them next weekend, get that cold out the road, don't get no bloody snow. There are worms in there, little chaps. Get that snow out the road next week, then you start to look to getting stuff planted out. But the first thing will go out will be these onions in the tunnel on the plot. I'll prepare that bed that's in me in the big tunnel. I prepared that bed last week, and these pots, identical pots, are buried in my raised bed. So all I've got to do is take the old pots out and put them in, up in the onions and get them in. But I used to surround the well, I used to use black and white plastic. I used to leave the plastic on and grow through. But this year I'm just doing using straw. I use straw. I'm gonna cock up there so I'm gonna press something. But I used straw last year as a top dressing, and it keeps the moisture in and the weeds down, and it works. So I'm using that again this year. Well, it's free aid. Right, that's it, guys and gals, for this week. I'll see you again later. Cheers.